Our Uber has arrived.
Living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on the planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a small portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its productive animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other things essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm.
What is this dog?
Of all the forces at work on the planet, humans have had the need to produce food for a growing world led to Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
The need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals.
Let's maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Stuff from the Little Mermaid.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions.
From the Little Mermaid.
Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking.
Crowds in there.
Tilapia.
Or aquaculture accounts for nearly half of all the tilapia, herons, and catfish raised by fish farmers.
Mickey right there.
Years and years, recycling the water in the tank. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve at restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Check that out, guys. They added a mini.
While there are more than
Minnie Mouse
50,000
bow.
edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common
Snow
grains
White.
growing here, wheat,
wishing well.
maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. Like water, fertilizer, and
You guys like
pesticides.
eggplant?
Another
Yeah, I
innovation
do.
at work here
How about
is
you,
our
Skylar?
integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful
Watermelon
pests
plants.
like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system.
Look on the left. You can see Winnie the Pooh. Crops. There's Rabbit in his garden. Those are definitely newer since the last time we were here.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase
wow.
yields
Did you see
and
those
better
big
control
cucumbers there?
diseases.
Yeah.
These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve
Beware of the Queen of Spades. Get it? The Queen of Spades, the Queen of Hearts.
the future of
Tea party.
agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants